Eric, a.k.a. Drums and Flats, a.k.a. Bone a Couple Chicks.
Y'all get more sexual every time, boy. God damn.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Sitting on 24s, a.k.a. Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick, I ain't got it. Yo, what up? It's your boy Sheek, a.k.a. Don. I don't got nothing today. Y'all throwing me off. Caught me off guard. I was sleeping before this.
Sitting on 24s, a.k.a. Bill Belichick. It's crazy.
What up? It's your boy Styles P, a.k.a. Opportunities Over Ops. Get your bag, nigga. Ooh.
Wow. Man, let's get deep out there.
You got knowledge.
It's your boy Jadakiss, a.k.a. Kiss Eastwood, a.k.a. Brother. 4 brothers.
Yes.
It's real Black Heritage Day in here.
This is 2J3BZ. Yo, how's everyone doing?
Yo, Diddy.
Yo,
No, nothing to do with my nigga. Nah. I'm just saying that, yo, it's a lot going on. God damn. It's coming out of nowhere.
Yo, listen. Kiss, congratulations on a second college graduation in your family. There you go. Let's go.
Word. Beautiful.
You hit me for your wife wanted Jaden Zell. I don't even know her Zell, but
She's Zelda already.
She's Zell. She must have DM'd her, so that's fire.
Yeah, she's
Nah, that's love.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man.
How were the festivities besides early in the morning? That shit looked like.
Oh, nah, I got a thing. I got a reunion and a boy college graduates.
Yeah.
They killing the old people, man. It's too hot.
You know.
It's mad grandmas and mad people passed out and all. Nah, it's crazy, dog. It's mad alumni speeches, mad shit. They even got to switch to another day, or they got to put it inside air conditioning. They got
people show up with umbrellas or
fans.
Dog. Is this accessories you need?
Yep.
A little cooler.
Yeah.
An umbrella.
Yeah.
Maybe a pillow to sit on.
All that.
It's crazy, dog. My moms and them had to keep going inside. And
Damn.
I was going to the Sprinter.
How long was
I knew
it?
shit. Don't leave your crib till they start calling the name.
Till they call. Oh, yo, shout out to my wife. She went back and got an MBA. Another degree.
No doubt.
Just racking the joints up next is doctorate and all that.
Crazy.
Go to their names call.
Dog, I sat there with my hat low, shades on. I was at the Sauce Awards.
Yeah.
Everybody was yo, dog. I was sitting there dolo like, oh shit.
That shit is
You gotta
crazy.
wait for them to come up. Cum laude. That's what they say with their names. Cum laude.
Cum laude. Magna cum laude. Magna cum laude. Dog, shit. I said this is driving me crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Can you leave after the name's been called though? Is that allowed?
Then look with that. We all waiting. We
they on the
got
side.
gifts. Everybody's waiting. There's 58 family members. She went back.
Yo.
Me, what the fuck?
Over there chilling with it. Yeah.
They said
they
she
flicking
had
it
to
up.
wait to get sworn in.
Yeah.
And be
Then they
official
turn
alumni.
the
I said, what's that?
they turn the
tassel?
things-
The
You
tassel.
believe you ain't alumni?
Yeah.
I thought you automatically alumni just because you went there. She had to stay to get sworn in at
That's
the
fine.
end. So I
Yeah.
said, what?
Jeff did it the right way.
I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't go to
Shit,
graduate?
Bill?
No, mine was like super rained out. And I was just like, I'm just gonna hang out with my friends like at my apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Anyway.
fire.
Yeah.
Then
That's when you know you up. You know what? I'm
You
not
go
going
pick
to
up your
college
shit?
graduation.
You just go pick it up.
I guess I think they like mailed it to me. I know I have it.
Get
ain't
your
the
cap and
real
gown.
Yeah, I did. I was wearing my cap and gown. Yeah,
He did that part.
but in
I'm
my
going to tell
apartment.
you what had me crying, though. So the shit is outside. They got the, they got 2, like, tents where the students is under the thing. They got a stage. They got mad big screens for the people to see that's sitting in the bleachers and all. As they coming up, it's the cues and the cappies and alphas and all that. The guy with the red thing, the Grand Poobah that's giving them the shits out, the head nigga, they doing that crazy school day shit. They breaking the stage though, Pete. They jumping around. They staying on the mic. Please stop it. You're making equipment malfunction. They disregarded that dog. They kept doing it. They kept
Q dogs and all that shit.
That was the best part. But other than that shit was mad hot. Never go there.
Dog.
You gotta go there with dry fit. You almost need the same shit you go to the gym to go to a graduate. It's crazy, dog. It's a wasted. Don't wear no Gordon Gartrell shit. Go there with some honey turkey shit on.
Yeah.
Bring
Get out of there.
Bring some Blue Kiss and you're right, right?
None of that, dog. You need soft sneakers. You need soft shits, too.
Heels, none of that.
Yeah, none of that. You gotta go there comfortable. It's an experience, man.
So, Kiss, this was your turn to pick a movie. And you wanted to do something that was still in the theaters. You were tired of movies.
Fucked up again.
You were you were tired of movies from our past. You didn't want to fuck with nostalgia. You didn't want to mess with like what was popular on Channel 11. You wanted something that was rocking right now, available in theaters to everybody.
Racism is heavy because this shit should have been on Tubi. This shit was like a top seller Tubi. It gave me like Tubi with a high end cast, man. It was like Tubi for me, man.
I feel like you picked out of a hat. You were just like, I don't know, what's playing in theaters?
Nah, I love the first one was so good
Way better.
to me. It was way better.
Way better.
Oh,
This one was fucking garbage.
I
dog.
did not like the first one either.
First one was way better.
First one was better.
It was way
First one
better.
was like
first.
fine.
This one was garbage.
You know why they fucked up? Well, you didn't even say the name of the movie and all that. We did.
Oh yeah. Well, Kiss what we see.
Counting two, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Okay. So for
Ben Affleck
Light clap.
and the Punisher.
Light clap.
So for anybody who
Smattering.
Jeff, for anybody who doesn't know what
Him as the Punisher, he's fire.
Ben
You seen
Affleck?
it? No.
brother.
He knows.
Oh, nah.
Bernthal,
Brother's my nigga.
Bernthal.
Yeah, the brother was
Bernthal.
that nigga.
Yeah. Bernthal.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah. I like
is
to
Ben
think that
Affleck.
Affleck is too. Yeah.
So is
Ben is
Affleck.
a flavor.
Hell
It was
yeah.
just, that
Absolutely.
movie was just not it.
Did you guys ever meet Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met him at Jenny.
With Jenny? Yeah. Cool guy?
Yeah, he was cool to us. We ain't share sweaters with him. We said what's up to him and went back on set. He went over there, drunk his coffee and chill.
Yeah. Yeah, heard he's a
He had
tall guy.
Coffee back
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, Jeff, what does Wikipedia say about this?
Oh wait, I have the accountant 1. Hold on.
Slipping, God.
Yeah,
I know. It's my first time on this show. I'm really nervous.
Get him, P.
I'm gonna let him live right now. Pushing it though early.
The Accountant 2 is a 2025 American action thriller film directed by Gavin O'Connor and written by Bill Dubuque. It is the sequel to The Accountant. Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal, Cynthia Addai-Robinson, and J.K. Simmons reprised their role from the previous film with Daniella Pineda joining the cast.
All right. Sheek Luch.
What's up?
We heard what Wikipedia said.
Yeah.
If you can generalize what the summary is of The Accountant 2 for people out there, what was this movie about?
It was about. First of all,
You don't know.
no. Let me get it right.
Want me to
It's
do it?
about, yeah, you do it.
It's somebody gets kidnapped. The typical shit. A family, they looking for the family. Something happened with the family overseas. And the lady gets into an accident. They separate the family. They kidnap, they break up the family. The lady gets attacked in the parking lot and all that. She escapes, gets T-boned, goes out the window. She lives, but her whole memory's lost. She came back mad violent. She came back on some
assassin.
fucking assassin shit.
She had acute savant syndrome.
Let's go, my brother.
ASS.
You see what I'm saying?
ASS.
That's why we do what we do. That's what she had, where it made her like skills. She came crazy. She turned into like a lady assassin. Then she started taking hits. Anyway, they looking for, and they didn't know that was her, because she lost her hair. She had to start wearing wigs and all that, and somehow they found out that was her. The federal agent lady went to the guy who originally set out to go do it. They killed him over there. They reached out to They reached out to the accountant, Ben Affleck, the federal agent lady. That's what part that fucked the whole shit up. I know you're a criminal and all. You told him, I know what you do and all that, but I need your help. Then he got down with her. He called his brother. Then they start getting too crazy. She got away from them. They stayed on it. They touched on a little bit of love, because if you saw the first one, they grew up crazy. Their pops made them fight and all of that. His brother, the other brother, missed Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? He was asking him, did he ever miss him and all that. So anyway, they found out the lady was the assassin. They ended up killing her. They freed the kids, and one of them typical shits that we all could have rolled their hair off of 3 Black and Mouse.
Word. Yeah, basically.
I didn't like. They put too much humor into it, man. They try to make it funny with him and his brother and the dancing with Ben Affleck. I know he was counting. That's why he liked the dance, because he was counting.
You know what's crazy though?
He was counting. That's why he was doing the steps.
He was
and shit
only
like
able
that.
to do it because it was
Because
one
of
of
the
them
counting.
shit.
Yeah.
He counted it first.
Yeah.
But a lot of
did
humor.
the math,
Yeah.
then he went to the dance floor.
Right.
Yeah.
So the humor, I think they could have did without.
Yep.
You know,
It was a lot of humor.
trying to add that into the counting.
It was missing something. We all agree it was missing something.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yes.
They just went too far. He got more. He got more handicapped than he was in the first one.
facts.
Yeah.
His vocal alone went to the crazy part. His vocal was more handicapped, correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went more handicapped. His brother, the lady being on the same thing, they just went too far.
Yo, it's funny
I
that you
love
say they
Ben.
went too far, because I actually think like they didn't go far
They didn't
enough.
go-
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I was like, this is
they went
halfway
shit,
good.
That's
Like-
why it gave me Tubi.
They went far
The
enough.
shit
He
they-
got a whole team of fucking
Yo,
little kids
very
like him.
smart.
That was, where did he find them in 8 years?
Oh shit!
got a whole-
We left out the whole thing.
That was the main shit.
What was that Candyland with the fucking NASA Candyland with smart kids?
School, yeah.
When was the shit when they went?
he
You
had-
got explained.
He had
when they
Mission
pa-
Impossible.
Hey, when they
He had
packed
Mission
it,
Impossible
when they
kids.
packed it up, he had a fucking series of hackers. He had
had-
Charlie's Angels
Yeah.
series.
They've been there,
It
though.
was,
They've been there. They've been there.
No.
No, that lady been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
the
school,
lady-
right? Not that
Okay.
What was yo?
Yeah, but now it's like,
okay.
Nah,
it's like Professor
it was-
X.
They didn't have everybody
I'ma
pulling
give-
up
I
screens.
skipped that,
No,
ladies
no.
and gentlemen.
Okay.
It's the part he can call. He can ask somebody anything in the world. He got this team of people that he got Siri on steroids. He hit his phone and asked them anything. They could stop the
Yeah.
traffic lights. They could do anything.
Funded by the
They got in the
Yeah.
lady's
You know that,
phone.
right?
Yeah.
He gets them them computers.
So I'm gonna
They
give it.
got in the lady's
The
phone
Harmon
and got
School,
a
right?
selfie.
Yeah.
He gets
That
those
was
in
the
the
hardest
computers.
shit
School.
of
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
crazy.
movie when they got that selfie out of that lady's thing.
She was
So
like
I'm gonna
Alexa.
give it. I want to be optimistic a little bit, right? I also did not like this movie, but if I'm gonna give them a little bit of grace and understand where they're coming from, like writing wise, there's two things that I was like, okay, that's a little interesting. One is the twist with the lady, because initially she's just a killer. She meets up with the FBI guy, and she's like, "Yo, I got a job to find this other lady." But the twist is that she's that
That
lady
was her.
later on, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's a cool twist. Like, I get that, right? The other thing, though, is between the first movie and this movie is like 8 years or something like that, right?
8 years.
So they had to like come up with like some new stuff. I was impressed that they made essentially Q to his Bond, like the lady who's given like the information, that girl that he grew up with, right? At that same school or same like facility where it's like kids who are neurodivergent like can like learn from each other, maybe be in a safe environment. Cool. She ends up, because we don't know who the British voice is, typing that into her computer. That relays
But
it
that's
to
the
them.
first movie.
No, this
Into the second movie,
Yeah,
though.
into the second
We find out in the second movie that
yeah,
she's
who
that
is-
lady.
Who it is? Yeah.
No, you find that
I thought
out
that was in the first
one.
movie.
Really?
You
Yeah.
find that out in the first one.
Oh,
That's,
definitely missed that.
that's the end of the first one.
That's
But
the
this
end.
one
Yeah.
just was.
But
She
I
had the
definitely
kids.
missed
Yeah.
that.
But now
This
she
one,
has,
she just had the kids.
Whole
that,
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she got a
Yeah.
whole team.
yeah.
And then how the fuck did he know that the assassin lady's son was neurodivergent?
Yo,
How did he see that?
it's
Oh, I think that was
that
just
was
luck.
some incredible
Yeah.
shit. And his brother said, "How do you know you're making it up?" Then at the end, he really was me. How did he? To this moment, I'm trying to
It's-
figure out.
it's
how the
wild.
fuck did he know
The
that?
assassin, the lady that was killing people,
Yeah.
Her son was
is part,
her
of,
son.
is part of that team.
No, that's her son that they rescued when they rescued all them kids.
You don't know that.
Oh,
but
yeah,
she's
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Her
right,
son is
right,
the
right.
one that they took and
Yeah, I
dropped
do
off
know
at
that. I do know that. Right,
Before
right.
they went
I thought
hiking.
you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
right.
son
She
on
dropped him back off at the
You
end.
do know the
When he was
assassin
holding
was
the
the
cat
lady
too long.
missing, right?
Yeah, when he was
In the
holding the cat
picture.
too long. I know that. I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I thought you were trying to say he was one in the school, in one in the.
No,
No.
he
But
went
by
to
the
the
way,
school in the
He about
end.
And
to
the
go-
end
yeah,
he
they
does.
dropped. They bought him there.
To that school?
Yeah,
He
that
about to be one of
You
them.
ever seen it? They had the welcome party.
see that. I must
He was
see.
in the back with the brother. The
I
brothers.
dozed off, bro.
That was
like, yo, don't.
brother in
I
there
thought he
with
was
the
dropping
cat
him off to the
holding
mom.
Nah, the mom's a killer. That shit's
mom's
a piece
gone.
of shit,
The
mom.
mom didn't want to be her no more. The mom changed to
She
assassin.
ripped up
Yeah,
the
Ben
She ripped the
Affleck.
paper
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
She ain't that.
Ben Affleck told her where her son was and what they was doing.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna show up lit, lighting shit up, helping out. She never came.
Nah.
That was crazy.
No, check this. If autism is Ben Affleck's like superpower, right? He's somebody who can like focus. He can like just be in like one specific like zone, and he's really good at numbers, and he translates that into like the skills that he had that his father taught him as a youth,
Probabilities and all
right?
that.
That he can like smoke people and like, you know, take care of business. If that's his superpower, does that make this, I know it's weird to say, a superhero movie?
Like Avengers? Like
Sure.
Xavier
Sorta,
Smith?
because
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too because he is showing that you could be autistic and still be successful
For sure.
and do something great, and he's highlighting the things they could do great. So I would say not a superhero or powers movie, but so it is
Like
a
Batman,
hero.
maybe?
It is a hero role.
Yeah.
I
Ben
do
Affleck
think
is actually Batman.
That is true too. Yeah.
I think that's probably honestly like the thing that even like birthed this movie.
How they pitched it.
They were like, okay, like if that like that's his
Yeah.
superpower, and so like then it's that.
It's crazy.
That's why I love y'all niggas, man.
Yeah.
Y'all always find some crazy knowledge
Well, check this.
on
that's
why
the
they
truth,
made
though.
the
That's
song
check
and
this
shit.
out. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Somebody just write shit.
That's
They
what
write
makes
it with
this
a
shit
purpose.
incredible
Yo.
because he just fucked me up.
Some shit is gob. Some shit is
I added-
trash.
Yeah.
Some shit is
Oh, no,
elevated.
it doesn't mean that it's
I added
good.
a Richard thumb.
It's just
I
like,
added a nail back.
Yeah.
One of the thumbs.
But if you think about it,
Yo.
the way he said that,
Yeah.
had came across
This
is
nigga
the
a
reason
mind fuck.
Xavier did
He's a mind
Oh,
fuck.
God, get the fuck out
He's mind
of
fucking
here.
the people.
No, now I'm gonna take a left, all right? Mm-hmm. So if we're talking about superpowers, right? We talk about like people who have something about them that can take them to a different place and specialize into something and all of that. Is Stevie Wonder really blind?
Yes. He's really blind.
I think he's really
Remember that
blind.
rumor they said back then he was given a chance to see? And he said, nah, I just want to picture the world the way it is. Believe that shit?
I don't know if I believe.
He said, back then they said, yo, he was given a choice.
by who?
Like a surgeon or whatever, like, yo, I said, by who? And he said, we could get it to where, like, yo, you can see. He said,
Yeah.
nah, I just want to picture the world
Yo.
the way it is. Yo,
Okay,
'cause
I believe that
he's
he's
going to
blind. I
hell.
don't
That's
believe
some
that
beautiful
quote
shit if
happened.
he actually did that shit. Like, yo,
very
Yeah.
beautiful.
he
He's
said,
going to
yo,
hell, dog.
yo, because some people
going to
think
hell.
about it.
No, there's a lot of rumors online.
There's people.
People love to talk about
People,
this.
yeah, people definitely say he could see. Or he's probably. But when you lose one sense, your other sense is heightened.
That's what I like to think too.
So
He's not a bat.
That's with anybody, even humans.
You going to hell.
Definitely going to hell.
like
Niggas is straight.
He ain't
Just
a
like
bat.
this.
we
Like-
met him, and like I believe that he can see like shades of light. I think that he can differentiate between like things that are happening in front of him.
Nah,
but
dog.
like he's not obviously a seeing
I was in
person.
his teens. Not now.
Yeah.
He probably
Nah,
could
he's
feel.
way older now.
Oh, he can really feel.
Fail, definitely
Yeah.
fail. Yeah,
Yeah,
All I
he
can
probably
picture is
fail.
Jeff tossing like a pair
got
of keys
kids.
at him.
Yeah.
Definitely
He
fail.
I had him
definitely
drive me
feel.
home.
He got kids.
Yeah,
Said he probably could fail.
Probably can feel.
Definitely can fail. The
said
other
he-
senses
I'm
get
talking
higher.
about, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your senses get heightened when you
But
lose
as far as
something.
the images and see visions of like little symbols and shit, nah.
So there's a lot of people who are like, yo,
Ben
I met
left.
him on an elevator and he pressed the button, or like, you know, I saw him. He was. I think he's got a great sense of humor and he's
Cap.
just like fucking with people.
that nigga pushed the wrong floor like a monkey.
pushed every button. Yeah,
Because no way he knew that was 7 or.
This
or-
nigga's
or
going to
that's cap.
hell.
That's cap. He had to be joking.
I think he's joking.
He had
Yeah.
to be
Nah,
joking.
y'all don't know this? Elevators got the
The
braille, yeah.
Elevators
yeah.
got braille on.
yeah.
Maybe that. But
Yeah.
you're saying, all right.
But I only recently found out, like Helen Keller, like the one they teach you about in like elementary school, she
Yeah.
wasn't completely blind.
Well, I think that everybody has the wrong idea of what blindness is.
Different
Yeah.
versions
Yeah,
of
Like
blind.
I think that like
No, I'm
everybody
blind.
thinks
Blind.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Oh.
They kind of say like he's 90 or whatever % blind or, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You can't legally drive or something like
That
that.
ain't
Yeah.
Stevie's issue,
No,
man.
I'm with you.
Man.
I don't think that it's like pitch
Stevie is
darkness.
blind,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what this conspiracy y'all do.
I think you can see some like lights, but like that's about it.
Anybody ever ask him?
I'm sure. I think everybody's asked him.
You think people have had like the balls to be like, is this
Yeah.
a ruse?
What can he say? though?
nobody-
Like Eddie Murphy and all
Or
them
how
kind of
blind
people
are you?
back
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
How blind?
Eddie Murphy
are
done
you?
did his joke with him 1,000 times back then.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have to see The Accountant 1 to understand The Accountant 2?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You won't-
for this
you-
one I would say yeah.
You would definitely understand it more.
Yeah.
You won't just look at it for what it
Yeah,
is.
some slow dude
Yeah,
beating
You
the
see
people up.
part,
and shit.
yeah. If you look at one, it'll make you understand.
Why they even call him the accountant?
I feel like if we all didn't understand parts of something and we did see the first one, you definitely have to
No,
watch it.
it's like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
You could, some movies you could just pick up from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, here's something I actually like don't remember. The FBI agent, she was working in like the Treasury, right? Like
Yes.
So, but she was extremely comfortable with guns and running around and doing all that. And
Well, so
She got a gun.
yeah, but also the Treasury
she had to
Department
go
has
through the- she
Secret
had to-
Service
And because
underneath
of the
it, I
first
think.
guy, the dude that got killed, that was like her. She was running around with him at first,
That was
right?
her
yeah,
captain.
Ray
that was
King.
it.
Yeah.
Raymond King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was her
My
boss.
bigger issue is just like, how does somebody who runs this whole division get to like go and do a personal sort of mission for
He
2
was
weeks?
broke. Remember? They said he was down. He was down on money.
No, but how does she get to like just like ditch work, go out to
she
LA?
never went back to the office.
Yes.
Yeah.
She just chilled with him. And then
Also, 2 guys are like
then
assassinated
she
like right in
drove
front
off
of her.
with the body.
Yeah, I know.
Then she started interrogating the nigga. That shit was crazy. Yo, they fucked up on some shit.
And now, a message.
What up? I'm Styles P. I've experienced 50 years as a human being, and these days I juice, meditate, I make enlightened decisions, which is why you'll never find me in, at, or around a fucking Taco Bell. But when I was a young fella doing dirt I shouldn't have in places I had no business being in, living life at 200 miles per hour, I needed a meal that was more my speed. Give me that chalupa, biatch! Soft tacos, not for the hardest MC. Taco Bell, we in the building. Yeah, plant-based vibes.
Sponsor back.
Tacos, not for the
Got
hardest
the
MC.
sponsor back.
On any given night, a young, out-of-control ghost might be feeling local. Doritos Loco. A crunchy taco shell seasoned with nacho cheese, plant-based. Doritos flour, plant-based. Filled with seasoned
He adding plant-based?
plant-based beef, lettuce, shredded cheddar, plant-based
Plant-based.
cheese. Kill me. Trust me, young Pinero is always looking for trouble, so he finds some in a big Cheez-It, plant-based now. Crunch Wrap Supreme, it would be plant-based.
big Cheez-It.
Seasoned beef, it would be plant-based. Nacho cheese. That's why I threw plant-based in front of me, God. You don't gotta pause that. You don't gotta pause nothing with plants in it. Reduced fat sour cream, diced tomatoes on an all 16 times larger than normal Cheez-It cracker. Plant-based. Eat one and you'll be on this planet for a limited time only.
They put that on
Plant-based.
a double cheese.
I love my journey. I wouldn't be the man I am today if it didn't make it through obstacles that found me as a kid.
That's right.
I love this
That's
version
right.
of me, wild, wide-eyed, carefree, but go back and do it again. I couldn't stomach the thought. But you're not me. You could never be me. So fuck it. Taco Bell, give me that chalupa, biatch, plant-based.
Gotta read the whole script, man.
Taco Bell come with a plant-based chalupa.
Yo.
We rich.
That's right.
Double cheese it cracker. They made him eat that shit on.
Oh my god. Here's something I didn't understand: the dating angle for Ben Affleck in this movie. Like, it didn't pay off on
Couldn't
any
never
level.
get right. Yeah.
But like, also, what happens if he really does bring somebody back to like his Airstream? Right? Like, does he like?
She gonna go for it. He got bread.
Yeah,
He got bread.
oh, the paintings.
Yeah,
and
he
the,
got bread.
yeah.
Yeah.
He got money.
Yo, but he has one set of like
He has, to
silverware.
have, he has to have more than
Is he
one.
gonna give her like the next morning when he makes breakfast?
Airstream,
He
right?
got
And he
bread,
can,
I
he,
just
can,
told
he
you.
can only make his own like breakfast for himself and do the shits and blow on his hands and then like then what? Then he's gonna like
Nah, count 3, he's gonna have a lady. They showing you that he's working on it.
He's
been working on it since
He won the hit. He won the hit.
Yeah, since accounting 1 with the little shorty for that sing MOP shit.
yo.
Now his brother's with him now. He gonna get him laid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's chilling.
So the like real
brother got a
story arc
kid,
is him
yeah.
getting a woman at the end of the third movie.
Yo, by the way, he doesn't need our help getting a woman. Like all of them were just like lining up. They saw a guy in
He
khakis.
fucked it up though.
Yeah, they were like,
fucked all
"Ooh,
of
nice
it up,
hokas." Of course, yeah,
He fucked it.
Too smart,
all
right?
up.
yeah.
He was saying all the wrong shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought he was.
They
gonna-
went from a line of loving them. He blew all of these shit.
Yo.
You know what else is crazy? Nobody's saying. How that cop ain't died, man. That lady's an assassin.
When they stabbed up,
Yeah,
Oh,
she just
yeah.
happened to live. He come save her.
Yeah.
I wanted her dead.
I know, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
she was blowing it,
It would
right?
have made
Yeah.
more sense if she would have died. Like
You
Ben Affleck came, let her go. I'm like, told her about. I get that. That was a 50-50. Go
Yeah.
save your son. She didn't go save her son. But this lady happens to live. You know how many times she could have killed her in that scenario?
Yeah.
She assassin.
Mad
She's saying
time.
She's a
whoever she
professional.
stabbed at was meant to like a
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
how
let
to-
it rip and
Yeah.
She was supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
bro.
how she ain't
was
dead?
gargling.
Come on, Ben. That's where I wanted. I love Ben. Man. I wanted Ben to bring her home with that one.
Wait, so,
Shit
like-
like cop.
What do we like about Ben Affleck, and like, are the things that we like about Ben on display in this movie?
like his acting.
His acting.
Yo, by the way, I just want to say, like, it's a tricky situation.
Not
You gotta
really.
what? You gotta play.
His acting then really like he's trying to channel his Rain Man, but
Yeah, exactly
what he
right.
was,
That's
Rain
exactly
Man,
right.
John
he
Wick.
didn't, you
Exactly
know,
right.
Yeah.
He was Rain Man meets John Wick.
Yeah.
Rain Man,
Yeah, no,
John
that's
Wick,
real
yeah.
shit. Real
100%.
He
shit.
didn't really channel a Rain Man.
That's probably how
they
pitched
Dustin,
it.
who was Rain Man again?
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah,
Dustin
he
Hoffman.
didn't do
That
it
was
like he
crazy.
did. Yeah, you know.
No, his
Yeah.
voice was
Channel.
like Milton from Office Space. Did you notice that?
But it's like Tropical Thunder.
It's like that dude. Yeah.
What you told him?
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
go for.
For what we
Yeah.
talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name? Braxton?
Yeah, Braxton. Yeah,
Braxton.
Yeah,
Don't do that, Braxton.
yeah.
It's just that he was way more. He was way more of that than he was in part one, and he wasn't in part one.
Yeah.
But it was like in part two, he threw the extra sound on
Yeah.
on top. I was like, "Come on, bro."
Yeah.
Do you notice that Braxton calls Chris by like his fake name?
Because
His name is not Chris.
it's not Chris.
Braxton
That's
calls
one of his like aliases based
Yeah.
off of the like different like people who
mathematicians.
have had like maybe
He might want to be
autism.
called Chris, though. Dude.
Yeah, but they don't have that relationship at this point.
What's his real name?
I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't know either. Yo, I had such a problem with like, you know what a better version of this is? Did you ever watch the HBO series Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the better version of this, right? Where it's just like, yo, you have two different versions of your life, and how do those things like come to like a meeting point, right?
Yeah.
Because like one part of your life is going to affect the other. I feel like there was no like drama in this. Like no one's
You know what
chasing
they
him
needed?
down.
They needed his brother on the other side.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is what the first
That
movie
was the first one,
Yeah,
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old school right would have been his brother on the other side again.
Yep.
It getting to the point where his brother only flipped because he got to help him. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, don't call him up and
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
he called him
Yeah.
up, had
Yo.
a guy, he owed him, he ain't seen him in
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
His little
Yeah.
brother just wanted
Jokes
love.
and all
Yeah.
that shit. Just,
Yeah.
it's
that was sort of like it
crazy.
was like charitable. It's like, oh, I'll do you a favor. It's like, for what? Just because you miss your brother, or something like that?
Yeah.
On a walk up, he introduces him to a Fed.
Facts. He tells the Fed he got bodies, basically.
Yeah.
Shit was bananas.
He
Yeah.
did that one. He did that one. This one.
I know. Yeah.
They threw somebody in the Fed's truck. It was
But how
kinda-
she
it was-
knew? She knew they was killers.
Yeah.
That's the part of the
She
thing.
knew
She
they was
the one who
killers.
reached
Yeah.
out.
She knew they was killers.
Yo, what kind of charitable shit have you guys like done? Like, it doesn't have to be a gig. Like, you ever help like a friend move? Like, you know, when you were like young.
I've overhelped.
Yeah. Right.
I'm fucking through.
Yeah.
Had it up the fucking head with help.
I'm fucking through. I can't even be. My list is long.
Yeah.
My shit can make it to here.
Hell,
From
niggas
Rhode
out
Island.
forever.
You fucking kidding me? I'm done.
We were the accountants in Yonkers.
Kidding me? Each roll.
Regular shit, all
Yo.
kind of bullshit.
Not picking up those phone
Helped
calls
out, yeah.
anymore.
You ain't incriminate yourself, but yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Celebrity don't make you exempt from having to do what everybody else does.
Mm.
People think it does, but it actually really doesn't. Like, the inner people don't really give a fuck about what's going on with that. They
Old
used to
age
who you
makes
are.
you exempt from all that bullshit.
Yeah,
Me,
that's-
I won't give a flying fuck what you call me for right now. at 70-some years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog.
Some things I would do though, like they say, my homie was asking me, My barber was asking me, he's like, "Oh, she don't mow your lawn, you don't do the pool." I'm not doing none of that shit, dog.
He told me. I think we on a different.
Nah, I know what you
like
mean.
that.
I'm just saying, I'm not doing nothing.
Y'all call me right now.
Yeah.
Load up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go get to it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you hopefully it turns out well.
Yeah.
And you could go back home to your family, but you ain't. You know, you
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get older, that shit out the window, dog.
Yo.
That's not even on
Yeah.
the board. What the fuck is you calling me for?
Yeah.
Wrong number.
Yeah.
Facts. Big
Styles
facts.
is talking about like, can I get a ride?
Facts.
He asked her, like, do you help people? Do they still ask you to move furniture?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was comparing it to the
lift
accountant, though.
boxes and
I was talking about the
for
movie.
sure.
The
No,
segue.
yeah.
Here's something I want to talk
He had
about.
some charitable
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm thinking of the movie still.
Yeah.
No. Yo, here's something super
By the way,
important.
Sheik, I do need help with that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the movie still.
If we can talk about it after the podcast.
Yo, Sheik, who has the better arsenal? Ben Affleck in the movie or Sheek Luch in real life?
Ben.
Oh, okay.
By far, Ben. Did you see his shit?
Right
He
now,
didn't really. He
does.
didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't show.
Yo.
Did they show all his weapons in that?
Yeah.
one? The first one.
The second one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Because he travels with it in the
Oh, in the street.
in the Airstream. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah.
Is there anything that like you would want?
The Airstream.
Out of there.
Yeah,
Out
that
of
he
his-
that
out
he
of
had
his-
that you would want that you were like, oh,
Almost
okay.
all of it. All of it.
All of that shit.
All that shit. Yeah.
Especially that
Dude
shit his
got-
brother had.
Yeah. Word.
That was crazy.
He had some handguns in there. That's fucking $10,000. Some of them handguns, or more. It's crazy.
Somebody's birthday's coming up.
10 racks for that shit. I don't know if I'm there yet that I want
Yeah.
a gun that costs that much.
10,000.
Yeah.
You know?
He kill you with a gun that costs $100.
Yeah.
I have some facts about Jon Bernthal. I didn't know anything about him before this.
What?
I
That's the
mean-
Punisher.
I know him from like
That was a
Walking
dope
Dead.
series. Y'all gotta check that out.
No, but Jeff doesn't know him like as like
I know I've like
A
seen his face
personality,
before,
yeah.
but like I
You
didn't
gotta
know.
get off that bullshit.
But like I didn't know he's related to Sheryl Sandberg, who like used to run Facebook, and the wrestler Kurt Angle.
He's related to Kurt Angle
Through marriage.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
studied acting in Russia and was the catcher for a professional Russian baseball team. He went to Harvard. He's a method actor. I didn't see any methoding in this movie, but like, you know, I just like,
He
man.
could act.
Yeah,
Went to
seen him.
Harvard?
he went to Harvard for acting.
Yeah, and he could act. He did.
No, yeah, he's dope.
He did. I think he did American Gigolo series though, over the joint that Richard Gere did.
Yep.
And he did it as a series, and that usually he fucking lets his hammer go and does crazy shit. This was a whole nother
Took it to his action side.
another
I ain't know
flow,
about
and
him
he killed
either.
that shit. So he is
has
definitely
range,
he got his
No, I
range.
mean,
His range
shots
is
in-
crazy.
Also, like,
You know?
He also played on the HBO cop shit. I seen him play the cop, a bad guy, a lover guy. He got range.
yeah,
He got range.
a rare Jewish action star.
Is there anybody else?
He's better than fucking John Malkovich.
Yo,
Whoever that nigga was.
Yo, hold
Not
up.
Jewish.
I just want to.
Yeah.
When we talked about being John Malkovich, and we were talking about like
Not an
people
action
who
star.
like do stuff that is
shit.
like out of character or like a different sort of like thing in their lives. Afterwards, Jeff and I like for a week were like, "Yo, we should have mentioned like Andre 3000, like somebody who people were just like, yo." Like, am I ready for a flute album? Am I ready for a piano album? Like, I know him as the rapper. I want him to rap, right? That's an example of somebody who, like, you know, wasn't necessarily taken seriously for
I
something he
think
wanted to
Three
do.
Stacks could do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of
He
people
come
who,
out the mall and say, I'm making Tupperware.
no, for sure.
Everybody gonna copy shit.
No, but there's so many
Yeah,
people who are just like, damn, I just want him to be like,
The one thing that I know him for.
yeah, the thing
Yeah.
that like
That
affected
speaks
me
to
when I
me,
was
yeah.
a teenager or whatever,
Yeah.
you know?
Cop his whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
You want to owe him? Cop his whole
Yeah.
album.
How good are you guys at holding grudges? I'm not.
I am very good.
I'm not either.
I am very
I think
good.
these two
I'm very
are
forgiving.
way more with it.
Eric is like,
I am-
Styles will tell you he could get petty.
Oh.
I get petty, but I don't hold grudges.
I hold
don't
grudges.
fuck with people.
That
no
would
more.
be part
I
of
do.
a petty shit.
Isn't that holding a grudge?
Petty is would be like a
Nah,
No.
nah.
That's
I do.
that's what I'm trying to say. I know these two.
If you do, I don't look at it as a grudge.
I get you back 8 years later.
Yeah, I believe that.
I don't look at it as a grudge. I look at it as you get what you got fucking coming. And if I don't fuck with you, then I don't fuck with you.
Oh no,
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
you out of here. Like,
Yeah.
so it's more so like you ain't got to show me multiple times that you're a fucked up person.
Fact.
I'm going to
Got
believe
it.
you, and then I'm keeping you over there. Ain't so much a grudge. It's more so like, I know. My nigga, you a piece of shit. I
Yeah.
don't rock with pieces of shit.
So I'm that, and I'm more or less.
They
like,
don't even see you. You're not
Yeah.
even in the equation.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. So I was gonna say I'm
He's
that.
out the equation.
I'm that / I'm just, right? Would you agree? I'm
And they
really
don't
like
give a fuck.
I really don't give a fuck what them niggas is doing across town or I really don't care.
They're not even on the scenery.
Yeah,
He erased
yeah,
it.
Like, you get it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
So that makes me kind of not so petty because I could give a flying. You could win the lottery or not, and
Or
I
not.
really kind of don't give a fuck.
Or not.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I don't care what he did. But I'm not mad. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm more like evolved now than I used to be. I used to like super hold on to grudges, like any little slight, like definitely didn't forget it, like held on to it tight. Now I think like
When they ain't let y'all in somewhere.
Yeah. The only place we get in let in is at Lenny S parties.
yeah. But there's this thing now where I'm just like, yo,
Yeah, dude.
I protect my energy. I'm just like, I don't need.
There you go.
And also, sometimes, and we've talked about this before.
Y'all gotta start jumping, nigga.
No, what?
They're going to get broke.
No, listen.
Jeff can't turn
Oh man, don't do that.
No, hold on.
7:30, Jeff.
Jeff 518.
That's funny.
Yo. No, but Silas, we've talked about this before. Like, sometimes I just don't blame people anymore. I'm just like, oh.
I tell you that all the time.
They're
That's why
just-
you asking me.
yeah,
I told you
yeah.
gotta expect things from people.
That's
That's
it.
my shit.
That's it.
Certain
Oh,
people-
yo, sorry.
That's all my shit. He's saying my shit.
Dog, you not even.
all my
You don't
shit.
even
Nah.
deal with people.
That's all
I'm
my
telling
shit
them
not
about
expected
people.
in
My
the
apologies.
interview.
My apologies.
in the
My
interview
You gonna
apologies.
type
forget
shit.
them.
Off the grid.
You off the grid with
Yeah.
people. Hey, you gotta be
that's
in the. You don't even involve yourself. You gonna evaporate like water, like water out the thing. You ain't even in the. You totally out the equation
Oh,
fast.
shit.
He's talking about actual people that you deal with.
Yeah.
Like people that you dealing with, or you got to see, or things you know,
Yeah.
y'all
Let you
dealt
down.
with each other
Yeah.
before. Like
And
you
somehow
just,
they fuck
Like
up.
John Wick and YO.
Yeah.
Nobody know where the fuck you at. YO,
You know how good that
like,
is,
what,
man.
Yo.
And you're not hiding.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm everywhere, and I'm like, "What's up?"
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's good.
Niggas like John Wick.
That's good,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Dog, you. That's a perfect thing, dog. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Protect
but I
your
always tell
energy,
them,
you protect your shit.
You know what's even great?
You still have all your money.
Yeah.
And it's
Chilling.
just, yeah.
Chilling is a great thing. Like I don't got.
And it's like,
I tell them
man,
all the
dog.
time. You gotta expect people to do funny shit.
Yep.
Like me, I'm giving it an
You
advance.
expect a snake to be a snake.
Yeah, I'm expecting you to do
other
some
words.
fuck shit. So when you do the fuck shit, I don't even care. It was already on my radar that you was gonna do fuck shit. I got a
That's-
very
yeah.
limited
But you
amount
want to
of
get him back.
The-
So get it.
Old me gonna fuck
So
him up
it's a-
fast. New
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna get you back by not
Maybe not.
being
I ain't
around.
really talking about physically. I'm meaning like you. But you do want to get him back.
I'm already getting them back. I'm living.
He's not gonna come nowhere near me.
I'm flavors.
Besides, high.
right. Yeah.
Not styles. I'm talking about like,
Yeah, no,
like,
right,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yep.
what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
Good. How you?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, look,
Keep it
but you
moving.
love
Yeah.
it.
No, I do love it. I
Yeah,
appreciate
dog,
it. I feel like
and-
Jeff
and
is
we
not that
kinda
guy.
keep
No,
that-
I don't do that. I operate like I almost like kill him with kindness, or like I over like. How would you say I do it?
No, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
flavors.
I watch the kindness shit sometimes.
yeah, no, same because I
Yeah.
feel like then it's like them getting one over you.
Oh no, yeah, it totally doesn't
How
work in
I
my
do it,
favor.
I'm not being mean.
No,
It's not a mean
No,
thing.
no. I think you're doing it the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you been?
These niggas don't see it. Nobody sees them.
No.
But say I come to every event, every party, every concert, every whatever. Say we go to the top shit right now
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? All right.
Yeah.
I don't want that dog. It's like the talk is so
Yeah.
bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
And the best part is
Party
that
rap.
Yeah.
Niggas party rap a lot. That's what I'm saying. So
And that'll get you
already
upset.
know.
Me won't. It won't.
I don't get upset.
no, that's
I'm
the
kinda
key.
looking
That's
at it
the
like-
key.
I don't
Nigga,
get
the
upset.
fuck out of here.
I
That's
already
the
know.
key.
I already,
You won't get upset. Yeah.
I don't have. I tell people this all the time. Outside of my circle, I expect a nigga to do fuck shit. If you're in my immediate circle, then I don't expect that. Anything other than that is not
Yeah.
really affecting me because I'm already looking at it like I expect that to happen. Like I'm operating off the highest frequency is being authentic. Not love, not hate, not anything. Just being authentic. Sometimes you don't vibe with niggas because they ain't being authentic. And I know if I ain't vibing you with or for authenticity, you staying the fuck over there. I say what up to you, go by you. I may ask how you feeling. That's about where the buck stops. I'm going home.
So it's 3 levels of this shit.
Enjoy
you get
myself.
It?
Yeah.
And like Kiss will have to have the thickest shield up. Like not necessarily, I don't know if shield is the right shit. He's like he's the people's person out of all of us.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's around so many.
Yeah.
Really?
So many. No, I mean
No,
like
no.
But you are, though.
I am, but I ain't.
I think
Now,
so
right
your
now,
thing will
No,
be.
but I think
right now I'm in the. I don't got no.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
that you
here
go out
on
a
the
lot.
crib or LaGuardia.
No,
No,
right.
absolutely. No,
I don't
all right, so
need
I'm
no.
saying is,
I don't got no block. Juice bar
Nah,
be there.
no blocks. Like I'm talking
I
about like
ain't nowhere.
say he's chopped like he's more of like he could chop it up with all these people, and you know, and like it's like a
Somebody got to
like
talk to him.
Well, absolutely, no, absolutely, right? What I'm saying, but so now his shit got to be thick. You know what I'm saying? He got to
Yes,
be like his shit got to be
yes.
up.
I know
Yeah.
this shit is.
You gotta shut
I
up
know
and
this
up.
niggas
Man,
is full of
there
shit.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the same thing you doing in
Right.
a different way.
But exactly. But networking and shit like
but
that.
also
right.
like
I agree. I totally agree.
in like putting like in our relationship with you.
Ball plays.
No, look, yeah. But like,
I'm talking about
I
you
ain't
name
with
it.
ball plays.
but like even
No,
like
I'm not
our
saying I'm
relationship
wrong.
with you, right?
No,
Actors,
that's
all
what
kind
I
of
be
shit.
with.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when we were first introduced to you, like you were like these guys are cool, but like you kept us at a little bit of a remove, and that's and
How the fuck I'm supposed? Y'all could have been federal agents.
Exactly.
I was in a lot of
and
shit with y'all.
I'm not saying that that's
I
like
can't embrace you immediately.
Of course.
Could have been agents.
Of
Utah
course.
and agents. I don't know what the fuck was.
of course, but like Styles was the one who was like, okay, I get whatever this is, and like really brought the thing together. I think.
You got it. When
'Cause
I first met y'all,
I'm
we was on
friendlier
the
but
road.
meaner.
Yeah. Orlando.
It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like friendlier.
Not the same
no,
me
I
on the
agree.
road.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
anything
I'm
like
gonna
that.
be the most
First met y'all
friendly.
here, it's been like that.
Kiss is
No,
dealing
no.
with the most people.
That's
Exactly.
it.
That's what it is.
He's
That's what
gonna
it is.
deal with the
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people.
That's what
It's
it is.
3
I'm
levels
gonna-
of this shit.
no,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm gonna be the most friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if it goes wrong, I'm also be the most mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But here's the thing.
I'm
Here's
gonna
the thing.
fuck it up fast.
I don't think that you're around the people. I think people find themselves around you.
Yeah.
Right? And that's when you have to have your shield up. That's when you have to be like, like I'm hearing them, but I don't need to regard them.
Yeah.
And that's like the greatest.
And by the way, I'm self-aware enough to be like, I know that I'm just a random person coming up to you. Like, there's no reason for you to be friends. It honestly still astonishes me that we are friends. Like, I don't get why did any of this happen.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
all right.
Nah, but that's dope though. It's 3 levels of this shit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it all blends.
Yeah. Word up.
Real quick, Styles, we spoke to YouTube the other day, and they were like, if you want to grow the channel, you have to do certain things. Can you tell the people right now to like, subscribe, follow, do the whole shit on YouTube?
Nah, if they don't want to get them, fuck them. It's the best podcast in the world. If you don't subscribe, it's your fucking loss. I'm not doing that. Not coming on here.
Say it again. What
YouTube
happened?
telling us what we got to do with people. Fuck the algorithm. Let me tell you something. This show is called, I don't know why this is the title. We may have to switch the title.
may have to change
but
it.
it's really, it's 2 Jews, 3 black dudes, and whoever the fuck else is there reviews the movies. There's no more Siskel and Ebert. It's just fucking us.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be willing to talk about movies. And if you don't care about movies, you don't care about culture, we don't give a fuck. Don't tune in. Go somewhere else. This is an authentic podcast, authentic people. It's not just about movies.
And they
it's
love
about
it.
family, life, love, all the shit that's going on. Go ahead, kid. Follow it with the in and
I
out.
agree with everything he said, but we definitely try to get the bag. So subscribe to this. Subscribe to this 2 Jews, 2 black dudes, wherever you get your podcast. Please tune in. Every episode, every
YouTube,
clip.
everything.
Follow us on YouTube. Follow all our Instagrams. And I definitely agree with what he said. But please check us out wherever you check out your podcast.
We're the biggest shit out
I
right
mean,
now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, this is what I feel like. You know what I mean? I'm agreeing. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it, man. You right. Subscribe. But I'm going to tell you why to subscribe.
Some people lie and say that they're accountants when they're really not, just to like dead a conversation.
Yo.
Have you guys ever like
Like if you're in an
pretended
Uber or something
Yeah,
like
have
that.
you guys ever pretended not to be who you are? Like you're not Jadakiss, Sheek Styles P of the Locks?
I'm definitely not me. I'm never me.
Hell yeah, we gotta
Ever
ride
been in a
all the way
mall
from.
with me?
We gotta ride from the airport all the way to almost to Yonkers. I said I was Jay Sean, like Jay Sean or something. It was
funny.
told you that.
Shit, dog.
But say it again. Say it again.
That
Say
was
it again.
smart.
Say it again
Yeah.
though.
When they used to have these papers waiting for you.
Or else I was Jay. It said Jay Sean. I said, yeah, Jacob Sean, right? Jacob Sean.
There was no glue. That nigga took us all the way to 242nd.
Oh, damn it,
We
home.
made it. No, we
We
made
got
it
close.
to.
Like Van Cortlandt or some
Van
shit.
Cor- we made it to Casket.
Yeah,
We had
we made it to Casket.
We made it to Casket. We bought Casket Bud and everything. They knocked us
Listen,
right
like, pick us
before,
up.
right after the Fordham exit, the next exit.
Did they get a
They
call?
not-
Like
Yeah,
you're in the
They
wrong
got a
place?
call.
Kicked us out.
They got a call. We held it though. I ain't gonna lie for a long time. Nah, it's us.
Yeah,
It's us. It's
Jacob
us.
Sean.
You
He's
got the
going,
thing.
right? We tell him,
Yeah.
this shit where we tell him to go is nowhere on the paper. They told
No
us
way.
to
Then
wait
they
in
figured it out by
other
the
way.
time we got there.
Yo,
Them niggas would be Styles and Kids is 100% with it.
Yeah,
But they'll
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
yo, Lucci's crazy. What you doing, dog? Like, yo.
Yeah, that was
Like, but they down. All the way. All they in the car with us. Like, let's roll,
They
nigga.
gonna ride with it.
just push you out front.
That was a good one.
Jacob
You made
Sean, come on, my
yourself
nigga, let's
Jay
go.
Sean.
Yeah.
Plenty of
You
times
grab
I
a bag
heard,
and shit, walking. Nigga hit Yonkers. Jay Sean is an R&B dude or some shit.
Yeah.
He had LaGuardia still right now. Nigga, like, yeah.
They took his car.
He's still there right now.
Yeah, right now, my nigga.
Plant me.
Yo, you guys have any good accountant
Wait, wait, wait.
stories?
The funny thing is,
Yeah.
you look nothing like Jay. I've worked with him before. You look
Word?
nothing like
And
him.
he a light-skinned dude or
He's
some shit,
a
right?
light-skinned, like almost borderline.
R&B dude.
I think he's like West Indian too.
Yeah, man. Plant
You're still fucking Jay
Yo,
Sean's
hand me that yak,
fucking
dog.
ride.
Plant base.
Plant me.
Hand me that
Yeah.
yak.
Do you guys have any good accountant stories?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Plant me.
Remember Beantown? Howard Colmart. I think we was on the road.
Feds
and
went to him.
the feds went to Howard Colmart, my nigga.
We was
This
scrapping?
Howard's alive.
I don't know.
No
I
way.
doubt it by now.
Passed.
He
Pretty
had
sure
to
he
by
did.
now, yeah.
I think God bless Howard.
Yeah.
We had an accountant, coolest dude in
White
the
guy,
world.
older white guy.
Older white guy, Howard.
Sat on the floor with
He's-
fucking what's this? Yeah, tell you so.
Who he sat on the floor with?
He
though,
what's this music dude? Isaac Hayes.
Whoa.
And wrote was there when he was writing the songs. Like he's heavy into all that
Oh,
shit. He's
wow.
passed now.
Howard was a G.
Yeah.
He was
exactly.
an old gangster.
Yeah.
He know how to
Isaac
work the
Hayes.
numbers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it like that.
Yeah.
He know how to work the numbers. He was our accountant. He was smart. He dealt with a lot of big artists in his lifetime. He happened to be our
You shouldn't have been with him
early.
so early. He was like the money we had to pay every fucking month.
we-
It was
we
like
was
we
paying
wasn't
him
even
what
like
we was
yeah,
making.
like
She was
crazy.
breaking.
You shouldn't breaking us.
She was
And he was
breaking.
like,
She
yeah,
was
we was happy
breaking.
we got an accountant.
Yeah.
Keisha got us him and shit. And Horace Madison and them kind of guys and shit. Like, yo, but we shouldn't have been there
Howard
that
wasn't with
early.
Horace. That was a separate one, right?
No, yeah, Horace was
Howard
different.
was
Horace was different.
Yeah. But they did
One
one
of
so
them,
much
Horace,
to
Rob
where
X.
we had no Horace. We had
Yeah.
we paying so much. We get back to him, but like paying so much to where we really didn't have the bills. We was at home still and like doing like you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the
He had
benefit?
no business with that nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Basically,
you had
what
all
he
the business
said.
with him.
We was broke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Broke
but they-
as a joke. We had an accountant for nothing. I could have been our accountant.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have to.
We could have accounted for everything we had. We didn't need him. We could have accounted for everything we had.
Count.
It was just cool to have a Burt Padell and
Yeah, for sure.
all that kind of
Yeah.
shit
But
back
Howard,
then.
Howard
and,
was good though. I mean,
Yeah, no, cool
You know
peoples.
what? It paid off in the long run because I did learn some shit
Absolutely.
from him in the later years that kind of counted
Okay.
and went. But anyway,
Yeah.
Howard he had that old school white old man, but knew about gangsters vibe. Like I've
Yeah.
been around the world. I know about music. I got soul, but I'm a greasy old school white man to,
Yep.
to help you. You know,
Yep.
help you. One day we was on tour somewhere, and Howard came. He was on an elevator. This is why I knew he was a gangster. One of our somebody we knew was on a run for homicide, and the feds approached Howard because they knew he was in our account. I don't know if they was trying to shake him up, shake us up, whatever. But Howard was like, guys, the federal agents. They're inquiring about such and such. Howard, I don't know shit. Damn good. Me either, guys. Okay.
Let's go, Howard.
That's
Good
it.
shit.
That was how Howard was. So
Wow.
Howard was a fucking G, man.
Shout out to him.
He
Shaq.
he
He sat on the floor
usually
with
he would-
Isaac Hayes and
Yeah.
Rorschach.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
usually people would have said, I can't even work with you guys no more. I gotta
Yeah, no,
get
that
away
throw him
all
way
that.
off. I'm not here for that.
That ain't throw him. It ain't change shit with Howard.
Yeah.
He ain't give a fuck.
Shout out to Howard.
Yeah, shout out to Howard. God bless.
Do you have a accountant story?
I have an accountant story.
Yeah.
Jeff and I, had accountants who would do all of our business work and all taxes and whatever. Sheek learned last episode that we wrapped. Right?
Still
Have you ever listened to anything yet? No. Okay. We'll play some shit for you. So
Let it go.
well, yeah. So no. So we had a music.
Plant-based.
We had a song. we had a song called Dave Matthews Bands, right?
Oh,
Counting
shit.
White Faces, we got Dave Matthews Bands.
Right.
And so we were shooting a video for it. And so we had to go to this mansion. We were going to roll around with like all this money in a wheelbarrow. We were going to play Jenga with the money. We just needed like a lot of money.
Django?
Jenga, the game. So we went to one of the biggest prop houses in Hollywood. It's out of Florida where they make like the most realistic looking money. You might have seen it at our crib. Like we got some left over or whatever. So all these stacks look incredibly real. They age the paper, they paint the colors, they make it look really legit. And we needed $1 million for this shoot, right? Of fake money.
What's that cost?
Honestly, like a couple $100. It was really reasonable. And so they were like, cool.
That's what niggas got on the grant.
Yeah.
But they couldn't send it to the shipping address. They had to send it to the billing address, which is our accountant. So we had to get on the phone with our accountant and be like, yo, we got $1 million coming in of fake money. And so this shit showed up.
Thought y'all was laundering.
Yeah, no, basically it showed up in a FedEx like package or whatever. And we had to go down there and like pick it up or whatever. And they were very confused. And we went and we shot this video. And then the following Monday, our accountant calls us back. He's like, you got another equally sized fucking package.
Because it was $500,000 each.
Yeah.
And we didn't even realize. We were just like, oh, that's like,
You thought the mill was the first 5.
Yeah, correct. It's fake money. So we're just
we weren't like counting it. We were like, oh, we made it. Yeah.
And so we used that actually like as like promotional tools.
Yeah, we put them in plastic bags and we labeled it payola and put our like CD in it. And so we went around to like everybody, like Charlemagne, whoever else, and just like gave everybody payola. We gave Leor Cohen. We found him in the park. We gave Leor Cohen a stack of payola.
Which your demo?
Yeah.
That was it.
It was great.
It was a
really
great promotional tactic.
And people went crazy for it. Like Shea Serrano, like all these people online were just like, this is great. But anyway, that was our accountant story.
That was good.
Yeah, pretty good. We did a good job.
Yeah, the fake M, man.
Really good.
Yeah.
I said that one good version of this in its best form, I think, is Barry on HBO. I think another one.
Kind of embarrassed.
No,
you didn't like Barry?
No, I love Barry. I'm saying compared to this movie.
You're saying this one's better?
Barry is.
Barry was 3?
There's 3 total. Yeah,
They got like a spinoff now or some shit for Barry, right?
No, he's doing like
It's something.
I don't think so.
He was a serial killer.
What?
Yeah.
You think about Dexter.
He was. Oh,
You bringing my shit back? That's why I love you. That's why I love you.
Yo, Dex.
I knew this nigga didn't know Barry.
Dexter.
I knew goddamn well you didn't know Barry. You mean
I do know Barry. I do know Barry.
You know Barry, but you ain't watch Barry.
Just
You mean
confusing
Dexter.
white people left and
Dexter
right.
was a serial killer, right?
Dexter was a serial
and he got a spinoff right now, right?
Barry is an
I love you, bro.
Plant-based.
Barry's an assassin who then wants to get out of the business.
Barry's like comical kind of with the
Correct.
fucking-
With Bill Hader from SNL.
I seen Barry. I seen.
So I think that's the better
Dexter
version
was
of this.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Talking
yo,
about Dexter. I thought
Right.
he was.
hey,
But the other thing,
Barry. How did
Dexter
Barry
is
go?
plant-based. He laying shit.
Yeah, Barry was kind of what, like the accountant. Are we
Yeah,
still comparing or no? We off that?
I'm saying it's a better version of what the accountant is trying to do, which is set up like a person in the traditional assassin mold, but has this thing about them that's like
Broadway plays. His wife was in it. That was with Barry, right? His wife was in.
No.
She was on Broadway and shit.
no. Barry was
He wanted to be an actor. Yeah.
Barry
Yeah,
he wanted to get out of the
Barry's
business and saw that as his way out, right?
Yeah.
But the two worlds, like butted heads, and
I
it
don't know
wasn't-
if it's a good comparison.
You don't
Not
think
at
so?
all.
Yeah.
That's what. Word.
Nah, because it doesn't.
Thank you, man.
Barry
That's why I'm over here bugging out.
Barry doesn't involve.
Listen, I got you.
Jeff,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm like, why? I'm not seeing
Barry
it.
doesn't involve a handy.
Did he drop so much knowledge?
For sure. I'm just saying, like,
It doesn't count as knowledge. You're just talking.
Is this because we don't know what he's saying? It's knowledge.
No, I just want
Like,
to say.
right? I think the
Barry
I
does
think
have PTSD though.
That is true.
That's why
every black person in the world has.
But that's why he was
PTSD.
able to be like such a marksman, like cold-bloodedly.
But PTSD.
I got PTSD.
I guess so, yeah.
Well,
Everybody
Should get that
black got
checked
PTSD, yo. Let me let you know something.
Yo, let me ask you this real quick.
It's a fact.
If you were an assassin in this movie, would you rather be? So you got Ben Affleck, who has his like autism,
Hands down, Ben, for me.
as opposed to the girl though, because
I thought you were gonna say the brother.
no, the girl, because the girl like at least doesn't have any memory of anything, so she doesn't got no heart.
Dog. She had brain damage. No, Ben.
Like to get the job done.
You don't even know he exists, and he's that rich, and he's
Yeah,
that
that's an
dangerous
easy
in there.
one.
That's an easy one.
Ben got bread,
Hell yeah.
and he's living how he wants.
It's not stupid as you think.
No, I don't think he's
enjoying
stupid.
himself. He ain't back a lady yet.
I don't know. I think he's gonna after that line dancing.
And that was really
missed
when he
it.
was counting the numbers. He had
missed
fun.
He
He did have
Yeah,
fun.
he had fun doing it.
He got a number.
He did get a number. He just has to close it.
Ben for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
said the
As
girl?
soon as he starts talking to her, then he's
You'd
gonna
rather
lose
be
it.
the lady?
No,
Ben,
he'd
right?
rather be
Nah,
Ben.
I'd rather be Ben's brother.
Ben's
Ben's brother.
Braxton.
I'd rather be Braxton, but Braxton told him
He's loud.
He is loud.
He is loud, but
loud.
he's loud with.
Yeah, he's not
loud
like-
amongst his family member. He ain't loud in
In his
life.
work. Not when his work.
He's
Nah.
very
No.
successful at what he does.
Okay, all right.
And he told him, I travel like when what the fuck is his name? Wolf?
Christian.
Chris.
Christian
yeah,
Wolf.
Christian.
Wolf told him like he loves it. It loves his joint, wherever the fuck he lives is comfortable. He told him so is the Four Seasons.
Yeah. The Airstream.
Got it.
I'm traveling. I'm seeing the world. I'm living. I'm chilling. He was living. He the one living. He was enjoying the fruits of his labor.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Big rollie.
Like
Yeah, he
But
got,
what
you know
about
I'm
this
saying?
guy?
He
What
giving-
about this guy?
He talking
Ben?
about you
Yeah.
see what you tell Tom on.
See,
He
see,
giving
that's
him,
where we.
he
What
giving him
about
that
Ben,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Ben he's so much fucking money, right? And
Yeah.
you're not looking for him. And
He's not showy.
dangerous
He
wasn't
and
looking for his brother neither.
No,
By the
but
way,
4 Seasons
he
and all
is
that. Like,
showy.
I'm not saying you're not supposed to enjoy it, right? But like Ben and Picasso, and like he has it all.
Yeah.
And he's dangerous, but he's still got that money, and
Yeah.
right?
Wait,
Kinda-
you think he's showy?
in
You
that
think Ben
he still has very expensive taste, but it's just that it's all in his Airstream.
I disagree.
I think
the
he
t-shirts
knows about it.
The t-shirts that he's wearing, like
Yeah,
he's
I think
a
he knows
super
about
normal guy.
these paintings and stuff. He doesn't really come outside
I think
like that.
I think Sheek's right. Like Braxton is the one who's like he's
Braxton
dressing
is
in like
living.
yeah, he's definitely living.
Sure.
Braxton throwing on that shit. He throwing on a good watch.
Yeah.
He in 4 Seasons. He's
Yeah.
traveling the world.
He's a
He doesn't
killer.
care about
He's a killer.
melanoma.
They both
yeah.
killers.
You don't know that with that accountant.
They knew that. The feds knew that the first one. What the fuck are you talking about? They knew that, but they had him on tape. Going killing the Italian people. They knew he was a killer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they set up Christian to be like the one who's a little bit off, but like his brother is the antisocial one. The brother has like some real like social issues. Like
Ben.
he's like the way
No,
he's like
Braxton.
Braxton. The
Braxton.
way he's talking to that girl, like dissociating, like the fact that he just murdered an entire room of people.
He's a murderer.
Yeah.
He's a killer.
They're both murderers.
Yeah, but
They give
Christian
you-
is supposed to be like the one who you're like, wow, he's got this different he's neurodivergent, and so it makes it life a little bit tougher. And so like he's a little misunderstood. But it's
Right.
like the other one, that one's fucking crazy. Like he's not the
Definitely
normal
crazy,
one.
but he came up under the same household
Yeah.
and in the same joint. Like he's the younger brother, but he lived the life of having an older brother that like was like that. He's traveling army base to army base. His father is hardcore. His mother left out the scene. They're giving you the reason why they're showing you like
Yeah, this is
they're
all first
showing-
movie. All
yeah,
first movie.
they're
Yeah.
showing you. They're showing you one with a disability crazy,
Yeah.
and their situation even made the one who's quote unquote normal crazy as well.
Yeah.
Because they both came from the same crazy background. One just had a handicap. So, but if your mom left out of your life, your pops is super hardcore. You had to scrap for your brother, and with your brother, you heard him tell him everywhere we moved, I got to defend you and fight for you because they're calling you weird.
They don't understand,
and,
yeah.
and they don't understand.
Yeah.
So he didn't have an easy childhood either. Is what
True.
I would read into the
Didn't they kill his
situation.
father
Yeah.
in front of him at the funeral?
I think yes, yeah,
The
correct. Yeah.
funeral?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going back to the first one.
At her,
Yeah.
at his mom's funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Besides, making it an occupation, what's the difference between a hitman and a serial killer?
Serial killer does it for self. Serial killer does it for their own enjoyment.
Tell them about your people,
Yeah.
Jeff.
A hitman is getting paid. He's a paid assassin. He's a paid serial killer. Yeah.
Like some people like art and some people just like killing, you know?
I like how you stepped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fire.
I was like, well, let me speak from personal experience.
Jeff is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yo,
Jeff got
Mother
serious
Nature is the
killers.
number one serial killer.
yeah, let's.
And Mother Nature. She's the number one serial killer. I know it's weird what I just said.
Nah, it ain't.
So we all
That's
know.
the truth.
But
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
the
talk about
number one
knowledge.
serial killer.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Don't copy my shit either.
No, it's a
Mother
callback.
Nature is the number one serial killer to me. And I made that known like
Yeah.
it is. I don't got nothing to do with it, but like, you
Made
know.
that no.
Plant-based. But it is, right? Because she gets
Yeah, the weather, like just.
I mean, hundreds and
And you know what?
stuff like that, man.
Mother
and,
Nature and Father Time will fuck you up. They
Are the
they
number one serial
undefeated.
killers, man.
They
Undefeated is
They
right.
play
Yeah.
Mother Nature's the number one serial killer in the world.
Father Time as well.
Stop me and Father Time. Stop me
Father
if I'm
Time
wrong.
as well.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Watch.
You're right.
Both plant based.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
And now another message.
Now is the perfect time. What? And the season is just right. What? You can play all day and dance into the night. At the beautiful Mount Airy Lodge, all you have to bring is your love for everything. For reservation, call 1-800-441-4417. The beautiful Mount Airy Lodge, all you have to bring is your love for everything.
Oh my god.
How like detail oriented are you guys? Like, would you make good FBI agents?
What?
That's a nice way of saying like, do you guys have OCD?
I mean, honestly.
How regimented are you?
Yeah.
Like, is every day the same for you? You get up at a certain time. Do you like go to the the gym between these certain hours?
I say he's more regimented.
Yeah.
I'm next in line though. I'm kind of regimented.
Yeah.
And Styles is the free spirit.
I'm definitely the free spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit it definitely is like a.
Yeah. Jeff?
No.
I don't know what an FBI agent shit consists of, but if it's just that, yeah,
Definitely wouldn't be FBI.
Do you like bulletin boards?
a lot more, right? Yeah.
I don't know why that was your
I'm just
comparison.
saying, for FBI agent, beloved. I ain't accepting that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like connecting things with string?
That's just movies.
I mean, that's real
You
life.
think they really have that board and shit? And they go
We
on
have that board. We're not even FBI agents.
That's a dream. You got a dream board.
Yeah.
They're just a mood board.
Yeah. I have a picture of Oprah. I have a
Nothing
picture.
wrong with, hold on.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong
with
with having a
accomplishments
dream
and what you
board.
want. Like
No,
this,
yeah, vision
Dog,
board.
I'm a firm believer in that in real life. That's why
In
I'm not
manifesting?
see it until like
And
write it
yeah,
down. Write
you
shit
you
down.
manifest it. If you see it
Manifest.
enough, you believe it. The universe will hear you out and deal with that back. You can't fuck around with that. That's not a joke. We ain't gonna laugh and play about
What's something
manifestation levels.
What's something that you have manifested?
Everything I've
whole
ever
fucking
accomplished.
career.
Is that right?
Everything I've ever
That's fire.
accomplished.
That's fire.
We're from
Yeah.
Yonkers, New
NEMC.
York. Hold on.
Yeah.
I think I can speak for all of us. Before us, there is nobody that ever made it from rapping in this thing. My two brothers, I was nowhere near as professional as they were early. They were professional early. That means that they knew, had the feeling that it's a possibility of making it. And if you do it good enough,
100%.
you end up
Manifested this
making
shit.
it. So if you're from somewhere where nobody is making it, doing something that you're trying to accomplish, and you saying, I'm good at this and I'm good enough and we going to get on, we manifested being on.
Big
And we're
facts.
fucking on. And 30 years later, we're still on.
Yeah.
Everybody in
And
this
I know you
room got a
probably-
fucking LOX
absolutely.
hat on.
You can say
and we
skills and all that
fucking
shit.
made it.
You can say, but you niggas are nice and your skills and all that. No, the manifestation is a lot to do with it. Sticking with it. And,
Yeah,
and
For
you know,
sure. Now, by the way, I want to be completely honest here. Jeff and I didn't go a traditional route. We didn't do what our family thought we were going to do. We've been, again, I know we talk about this a lot, but like we're 18 years into a career that is not like made us fabulously wealthy. Like
what
we're
did
not.
they want y'all to do?
Harvard.
No.
No.
No. Honestly,
I
our
was gonna
parents
say
were
law.
just like, we want you to be happy. That's like cool. Like whatever
What
you
career?
do.
parents'
though?
job.
We know that.
No,
with
I
all
think
our
they
parents.
wanted us to go to like, law school or do something.
No, but that was never mentioned.
No, they didn't push it on us. They were just there was a hope maybe that,
Law.
that it's
I get it.
it doesn't have to be
No,
law.
for some reason I know it was law.
No.
All of them loved us. You know what I mean? All of them loved us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I guarantee it was law.
sure.
Guarantee it was law.
Oh, doctor.
Yeah, or like banking or something,
or something that was like no look.
Judge.
I think there's just like safer routes than like what we've done.
Doctor with you? Yeah. Wow.
Everybody's parents want them to be.
Yeah, no, they just want you to be like
That's universal.
They want you to be like safe and stable. That's what they wanted, right?
Yeah.
But I think that like when Jeff and I like talk about like all the things we've done a lot of things. It's never like it's interesting that you say that you manifested this stuff, and that's amazing, right? I don't think we ever used that word for what we did. Like I think that what we like focused on was almost like delusion. It was just like, yo, there's no way. Like? Yeah, it is delusion.
No, it absolutely is delusion.
Yeah, you're never going to meet Stevie Wonder. You're never going to, like sit in this room with you guys. You're never going to do certain.
That's the same thing though in a different.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We never classified it as like
manifestation.
And so like when I was, it's an honest question of like, what did you manifest? And it's like, I mean, same with us. Like, yes, we manifested stuff, but like, I just never used that word.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I was about to get to. Your background, in particular, come up makes you're gonna choose the word delusion of I'm so delusional that I believe I could do this, that I actually do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Our background leads to manifestation. The same thing. It's delusional to think you're gonna make it from a place where nobody never made it.
Right.
Dude, man, me and Kiss, stop me if I'm wrong. Our parents put us in creative writing classes in Elizabeth Seton College. Like we had to take creative writing class. Like on whenever kids was playing, like you remember that, Kiss, at all? Whenever kids was playing, like hanging out in the summer, we was taking college credits. We was taking like going to creative writing schools and shit like that.
Working on your craft.
Where the teachers just say as a blank pad and say this right. And you read what you came up with later, like they was kind of manifesting as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we know you want to write and come up with the shit, but I'm gonna put you in some shit that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know you enjoy it yet, but like I'm gonna make you write and go to the school for the shit.
Yeah,
sure.
you were encouraged.
We supposed to be hanging out and going to Tibbets and shit, but like we had to do like other shit.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
didn't
they
get that,
seen
but I
some
was in the library.
Library type
I'm
shit.
in the library with my mom. Just
come on, man. Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Being my mom, she
Wow.
would go to the library.
Yeah, man.
Go to the library, pick some books, pick what you like.
Right.
Read them.
Yep.
Say what you think about them.
Yeah.
Boom, same shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Manifestation.
Yeah.
Manifestation.
And they seen it. They probably seen it.
Yeah.
We manifesting, but like they like, nah, we gonna take it to another level.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Be great.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Plant-based.
Jeff, anything else before we get to thumbs? All right.
Does a silencer actually silence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've seen it in the movies, obviously, but like, does it actually? It cuts out all noise.
You have a silencer, you have a muzzle, you have all kind of like shit that'll dumb it down. Yeah. You thinking of like the bird chirp? It's more like it'd be like it won't be loud as the pow.
It's not silent.
That pow.
Yeah.
But its silence is.
Yeah.
No, I understand like what it's trying to do. I just didn't know.
The whole loud explosion is muffled.
Yeah.
And it's like that.
Maybe
I didn't know how
hit you
effective it was.
somewhere where there's a lot of people. So opposed to them in, bow, bow, bow. And shit is going on.
About your intelligence levels now.
With that potato around it, say back then you didn't have a silencer. Is this stopping the spreading of the sound?
Muffled.
I didn't know how effective it was at blocking all the sound. Like, I understand that it's like a real thing. I understand how it works. I understand the point. But like, I didn't know how quiet it actually gets.
It is.
Yeah.
And do not buy one.
I'm not buying any.
Don't buy one, dog. That silencer alone, you're in trouble.
Oh, you mean like that? I'm gonna get monitored.
No gun, just the silencer.
You're on a list?
Yeah, you in trouble.
All right. The movie ends in Mexico. What are your guys' favorite things to do in Mexico? You were just in Mexico.
Yep.
Drink the water, right, y'all?
No, don't drink the water and watch where they get the ice from, too. Do not drink the water.
Go to the water fountain.
Don't eat any street meat.
Don't eat what?
Don't eat street meat.
What street? Well, pause.
That's like steaks and shit like them trucks.
Right now.
Trucks. What street meat?
The taco trucks on the street.
The street meat.
No plant-based.
I was in Mexico a couple months ago myself.
Yeah. Tulum, right?
I was in Tulum.
Yeah.
Seeing a fucking rat, pig, dog, possum, raccoon. I don't know what the fuck them shits look like.
All on a grill.
You gotta make your own ice.
That's what you
On a fucking grill.
Make your own ice over there from bottled water.
Word. Don't get no daiquiris, nothing with ice in it.
I had ice when I was there.
You did?
No, you got to make sure it's from the ice machine. They use like
Ice
they
machine,
use
but it
purified
depends
water.
what you're staying.
Yeah. If you see like cubes of ice that are
They
solid,
got that filtered good shit running through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to the Ramada.
You can go to the Ramada.
Shout out to Mount Airy Live.
All right.
I'm about to open up a Mexican Mount Airy Live. Mexico is flavors.
Let's get to Richie Thumbs. Kiss, you want to go first? You want to go last?
I'll go first since I picked it. 4.5 Richie Thumbs for me.
Ooh.
Damn, you ain't like it like that.
Damn, God.
All right, 5. 5 Richie Thumbs.
Yeah. Anything about it in particular that?
The only part I like is the kid shit.
Yo, real quick. Do we think that like?
Xavier type.
Do we think that like there is that
Yes.
type of like
I do.
hacking,
kids?
tracking, like people watching you?
Computer
They showed you
I know.
that.
I know they're
They
watching
been-
like
if
here.
they showed
Fucking
it to
fact.
you,
I know,
they
they're
got
watching
some
here.
shit even worse.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but there's lots of
They
things
go
that are
even
movies that
deeper
aren't
with
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Silencers? Who even knew?
Silencers?
I think they have all that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
Whatever
sure
they
about.
show you on TV,
Is that
They
real
been
about?
at it.
Yeah, I'm saying, no,
whatever
dude.
they show you on TV, they've been had
Come
it
on,
for
Styles,
years.
you read? They say,
You know what I'm talking
I don't even
about?
know if it's the devil, but they said Shaitan, he'll show you everything what he's doing.
Yeah.
You got God.
Everything what
You
he's
got
doing.
it today, God. God
Shaitan
it
will show you
today.
everything what he's doing. He'll put it in movies. He don't hide
Facts.
nothing. The devil don't hide nothing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Period. And he'll show you. I don't know if that is devilish.
Well, do you do anything
that-
to like sort of like
Yeah, you know.
protect yourself? Or do you put like a post-it over your like
I
camera
know
on your
people
computer?
that can do that right now. That shit they was doing. It's little. I know.
What is it?
I know people that can do that shit.
Oh,
Them niggas they got. Yeah.
yeah. No, they was
Can they
special.
get our streams up?
Yeah. like that.
And his whole man. That's the.
Like a
he
crew
got
of
a
them.
team of niggas. Yeah. They
well,
like
someone brought up a good example.
And that software they have is
Then why didn't they use that for like Luigi Mangione, the guy who killed the CEO? He killed somebody important enough that they would want to locate him as quickly as possible.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Why didn't they use technology to find him within 2 hours?
They used the cameras and caught him at McDonald's.
No, he
like-
got ratted out at McDonald's.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why did he go to McDonald's?
Who knows?
That was his. That's his.
You don't
Should
think
have
they
gone
let
to
him-
Taco Bell.
You think they was really looking for him? Think they was really looking for him, or like they let him go all?
He killed the CEO. He killed a pretty important person as a civilian. I would figure if they're going to ever use those resources, they would use it then and there.
That software they had is insane. I don't know.
It is crazy. Sheek, what'd you think of this movie? How many thumbs?
6.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it 6. I like some of the action. I think where it messed up with me was the storyline. As far as like they try to add too much humor into it, with him and his brother, and like and he's sitting at the table talking to the lady. She thought she was gonna get killed, and he like, yo, I just want a conversation. And like they had him too much as a comedian, and the first one wasn't like that. And
Yeah.
so that's where it threw me off.
I'm gonna go with 4 Richie Thumbs. I think that like yo, I
Never
think that,
had a lower score.
I think that like they didn't go far enough with the action. I wanted something that was like more John Wick. I needed something that was more like Jason Statham. Like give me something that's like almost like absurd how crazy like the action is, right? This was just like, oh, they're both like gearing up to go and like get this school bus full of kids, like tactical like weapons, like they operate, they know how to like, signal to each other, and then they move and then they throw grenades and they get it right. I'm like,
Nah, sometimes.
And I know he
always
took a
win
hit.
that. What's my dude who played? What's my dude who plays Thor?
Tonight?
Who plays Thor?
Liam Hemsworth?
I think Ant's gonna have it.
No, I said Thor.
Thor, Hemsworth.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth. What's his shit on Netflix? They made 2 parts. I'm sorry, I apologize. I thought of Liam Neeson when you said it.
Yeah.
But it's him. What is it? What's his shit on Netflix? It's 2 parts. It's almost like a John Wick military.
Oh.
Thor, man, it's shit on Netflix.
No, you talking about when he had the
Extras.
Extraction.
Extraction.
Woo.
Some with an E.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Extraction.
That was an incredible movie.
Insane.
And it's both parts. And
Insane.
it's Thor. It's the guy who's played Thor.
Insane.
Yeah.
Extraction 1 and 2 is crazy
It's
dope.
two
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
The action is just as much as John Wick's,
Absolutely.
and from nonstop, from beginning to end. Both parts, huge actor. It ain't hit. Ain't hit. They got all of the right elements. The movie's good.
Yeah.
And they got a great actor. I would have thought the world would have watched them 2 movies.
Yeah.
Extraction is
They was
crazy.
number 1 and 2 on Netflix, but
Crazy.
Oh, so it didn't get like lost on
didn't see
Netflix?
it.
Yeah, no, yeah. It didn't go to the theaters though, Styles.
but that being said,
it
like,
didn't go
Netflix.
to the theaters, but still,
Yeah.
that should be a movie. It ain't.
Extraction crazy.
Yeah.
But there's like a
Extraction 1 and 2 is
million
crazy.
things on
Sometimes it gets
Netflix
lost
and
in the
they sometimes
shuffle.
get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got lost.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't see that, watch if you into
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Extraction is
Extraction was lit.
hard.
Styles, how many thumbs for this?
I'm gonna give it a 6.6.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
I
a
gave it
point
a 6.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with a 6. It definitely could have been much better, but as a fan of the first one,
Yeah.
I just don't all the way love where they took the second storyline. I think they could have spent a bit more time in the writing room, but Ben and John was good enough for me, man. I like the action scenes. I just feel like they wasn't super lit on the writing.
Did you feel like your
Action
time
was-
was wasted?
No,
Okay. All right. Okay.
no, that's 5 and under.
Nah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
I didn't
You?
feel like I wasted my
I didn't
time.
feel like-
I just
Wait,
didn't
you might
enjoy
have-
it. as
so
much
5
as
and
I
under-
I
It's
went
a
to the
waste of
theater
time?
and I saw it.
I don't know if 5 and under is a waste of time, but I didn't feel like my time was
I would
wasted.
say 2 and under is a waste of. Like,
know-
I'm
Yeah.
watching something. I'm
Oh,
committed to garbage shit.
Yeah.
If I'm watching it and it's garbage, I'm still finishing.
No, I feel you on that.
When I
Especially if
watched
it's a
it-
series.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, this shit is trash.
If
but
I was home,
already
right? All right, so
started.
boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I watched it, right, I did feel like, damn, I wish we'd have seen Final Destination instead of this shit.
Dax.
Yeah.
So I did feel that
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
It didn't feel like. Is that the same? My time was wasted.
Yeah, I
I
think so.
felt like that.
I feel like damn.
No, that's you could have used your time better, not your time's wasted.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Good
Hey.
point. Good point.
Yeah.
Good
Niggas
point.
got knowledge.
No,
in there, man. That's crazy, though.
Jeff, bring us home.
I'm gonna say 4 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave a 4 for the left. You never gave nothing higher than a 4.
You want me to go lower?
No, but you
Oh,
get
wait.
4s for everything.
I know it's a bummer. I was looking through everything. I tracked everything that we've done,
Yeah.
and
All the ratings.
yeah, I come in. I with the lowest scores. I'm 5.9.
Wow.
Jada was like 6.5. Eric was 7.2 or something. Sheek was 7.25, and then you were 8 something.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, like I am. But I looked through and I was like, I don't regret anything that I ranked. I don't think.
Yeah. By the way, I think Styles is
You
like
shouldn't.
very forgiving.
Yeah,
I
thank
think an
you.
understanding of like the art that was created.
It's art.
Yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day,
Yeah.
you gotta look at it like it's a person.
But are we rating based off of like how good it is or how much I enjoy it?
A little bit of both, I think.
Both. I
Yeah.
would think you would go with both as rating a movie. With rating anything in life, you go with how much you like it and how much you enjoy it. It's like I like these sneakers. You don't know how comfortable they are when you first buy them, right? You know how they look. I like how they look. Now I buy the sneaker. I like how it feels. Like the same shit with a car. I like how this car looks. I could assume by what they're saying how it's gonna drive, but until I drive it, I don't really know that.
You're talking about the dating process for Christian Wolf, by the way.
Hey,
All right, so Jeff, you
y'all
can-
be
looks
having
good
too
on
much
paper.
knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Looks good on paper
I
as
watched
soon as you
Sinners
start
with y'all.
talking.
Y'all thought I was watching a vampire movie.
No.
Y'all told me it was about J. Edgar Hoover and shit like that. I'm like, dog, get the fuck out of here, dog. I had no idea what I was looking at. Yo, dog.
Go see Sinners.
Kiss.
I just went and watched that again
Clip it.
last week. Oh shit! It's
The
even
fuck
more
out of
so.
here.
Yo.
Y'all got knowledge, dude, that be like way past me. But you know what he said, right?
Plant
That's why he wrote it.
Yo, yo.
What the fuck? All right. Cool.
Jeff, you're saying 4?
I'm saying 4. I think that the premise is a little bit flawed because, I'm down for an action movie.
Yeah.
I do think that for a movie that is predicated on like charisma, if you make the character have the inability to be charismatic, then it's like a little bit kneecapped. I think it's like it's
tough.
a hard thing to get
what you're saying.
involved
It's
with.
tough.
So yeah, I just wasn't super into the whole world.
That's the point of the movie.
I know, and I was like,
That was the point, for it to be someone
yeah.
who's
He probably didn't sell it.
Neurodivergent.
He didn't sell it to him like that.
neurodivergent.
Yeah.
Somebody
He
who's
didn't-
being neurodivergent, which they tried to show you in the first part.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a joke. Like he makes
I
making
know.
jokes that don't connect.
He probably wasn't buying what he was selling. He's like, I know what you're doing,
I get
but
that,
Yeah,
but I'm just
yeah.
saying. But that was the point of it
Yeah,
in the writing.
agreed.
That means you're fucked up.
Styles, before we go, can you just, and I know you don't have to beg people to watch on YouTube. But can you tell people?
Subscribe. Subscribe, baby. Please.
Man.
Yeah, please.
Fuck it, man.
Hell yeah.
Usually I'll tell y'all fuck y'all if you don't want to subscribe, but
And I'll say,
subscribe to
please,
YouTube, bro.
we
Word,
need
word.
every
Let's
last
go.
one.
Let's go, y'all.
you know what?
Let's run it up. Let's run
We
these
need
numbers up.
100K right
Show
quick.
us what y'all got. Let's
Then we
run
need
this
it.
shit
Then
up.
we need a million.
We're a show.
Run it up.
That's
baby.
what I
Run this shit
realized.
up.
As a podcast, I didn't give a fuck if y'all subscribe. And I figured we're not a podcast, we're a show.
How about that?
So now I'm humbled and I'm asking you kindly to please fucking subscribe.
Run that shit up, yo.
Yo, Kiss, any last words for the people out there?
No.
See you next time.
Give me that chalupa, bitch.